and they can hear you.
Good morning. Oh, I can't say that. USA.
They're gonna go for the Good Morning Vietnam.
I didn't know how good it, I don't know how friendly that was.
You just it's a movie reference. It ain't gonna truffle shuffle muffle kerfuffle.
Shuffle?
Ain't gonna bother someone's feathers unless they really dislike that movie. But welcome, folks, to episode 173 of the HAC and JAC show, and I am the generally beautiful and moronic hack,
and I am your cringe tuber, Jack.
And I have learned that I have now a new name for you guys today, thanks to a lovely comment on our Arlo video. I am now the darker PFP guy. I always knew there was some evil in me, and I guess when that blue Muppet is involved, it brings it out. I don't know why. Something about his beady eyes it brings out my biases, Jack. No, but seriously, thanks for person. Thanks for the comment. I take it in stride. Thank you. Ah, man. And also, we do one welcome folks, since it would have been 2 weeks since the last episode. Would have done one last week, but nature said nah, and we actually got some really bad rain in our part of the world. Not bad enough to not go to work, but bad enough to feel like maybe we should stay from work. But I have to go. I don't want to. Maybe I should get into a car crash. Nah, I can't afford a car crash. You know, it's those impulsive thoughts. We all have had those, right?
You know,
or that's just me.
I would have. No, I don't have those thoughts, but I would have said to myself, like, man, I wish I can say I can't go to work, but I literally am like 5 minutes away. They're gonna be like, well, just leave work, leave your house early and just drive super slowly to get here.
Oh man, Jesus, can I be in the car too?
Today.
Oh man.
Not tomorrow, today.
But there is one impulse that I've always had when I was young, and this is true. Every time I was on a family car ride, and I had my 3DS with me, the first thing that always come to my mind is, what would happen if I threw this out the car window? I never did it. I never submit to those thoughts. But the back of my head, I always imagine I can just do this and no one can stop me. I can do this right now and just throw my 3DS out of the car and no one can stop me.
No one would. They would just be like, why did you do that? I don't know. I felt like it.
Thankfully I never did it, and I have enough willpower of a Green Lantern that I don't submit to those urges to just break my own belongings because for shits and giggles. Oh, now I do break things on accident though. That's an entirely different thing, and you know I'm like one of those clumsy anime girls, moe and all that. But well, not as cute, unfortunately. Well, it depends on who you ask. Giles is a true Alan Scott we have here. I love how he chose Alan Scott, not even Hal Jordan. I don't even know how I don't know how Scott's Green Lantern powers even work. I know it's not Green Lantern Corps. It's some like Egyptian thing. You know what's so funny, Jack? How there's so many superheroes that where the powers come from? Ancient Egypt. And there's your explanation. That's it. Powers come from ancient Egypt. Well, that's a lot of like old heroes from like 30s and 40s. You know, Jack, we should go to ancient Egypt. We get those superpowers.
Hell yeah! I always wanted to go to Egypt. Let's do it.
Yes, let's
get get harassed by camel riders that want us to constantly ride their camels for like $2.
Hey, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of money over in Egypt. $2, I assume.
And then get scammed by a guy with a whistle saying that he is part of the park ranger when there is no park ranger.
Yes, all the parks over in the Egypt. You know, that lushful green country. Nah. Oh, Johnny says, Scott, he's powered by his current boyfriend's penis or something. I don't know. I don't react. Oh, that's right. You don't know this, Jack. You don't know this, but Alan Scott, the actual original Green Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, he was rebooted to be gay, despite the fact he has a family and had a wife.
Hey, it takes people time. Sometimes it takes them a whole marriage and kids.
Or in this case, it takes a whole universe resetting to realize I like men now.
Oh, it's like that one scene in the Simpsons. I think it was the Simpsons movie where Bart goes by naked and then like Ralph is just like, I like men now.
Oh god. Oh, then that's also that's also like one episode, like one of the future what if episodes where Flanders is blind and Bart helps out to him from time to time, and pretty much Bart has to kind of keep a lid and not tell Flanders his sons are flamboyantly gay. So Flanders, blind and not able to do anything, is in the false illusion that his sons are as straight as an arrow, as God intended. Howdy ho, Namerino. Wonder how they translate that in Spanish. Always wonder about that. How do you translate?
Oh, I forgot.
How do you
look it up?
How do you localize howdy ho?
Flanders Spanish. I'm gonna look it up.
Well, while he looks it up, we got some things we're going to discuss and view for you guys this evening. The big thing, of course, for us would be the recent reveal trailer for the new Dragon Ball Sparking Hope. That's English. That's English for Dragon Ball Z Sparking Hope. I'm guessing. You know what? I'm guessing were those games, the Tenkaichi games, always called that in Japan?
What?
The Budokai Tenkaichi games, were they always called Sparking Hope in Japan?
I don't think so. I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called. What they were originally called. But those games, the new one that's coming out, there's a trailer drop for it. I want to check it out. I've already seen memes of the Gokus and Vegetas, but I want to see it for myself. And as well, actually, and also interested, we're going to go into a little bit of fighting game territory to see what this brand new mechanic that's going to be added into KOFXV. That should be, at the very least, intriguing to see what SNK has got up their sleeves to keep that game fresh and rambunctious. And finally, I would like to actually dig into Jack's brains, as he has put a lot of time into it, about Palworld and just hear his first-hand experience, because that game got super popular for a hot minute. I wasn't too interested, but I am curious. I'm not interested, but I am curious. Insert your sexual joke in there somewhere.
Yep.
So that's what we get for today. Oh, and just an acknowledgement. I know I have seen all the stuff regarding to that Suicide Squad game, and boy, oh boy, is it not just poetic karma that the early launch of the game has to be taken down hours after it started?
Wow.
Oh man.
Speaking of that, like I was just like, there's a good reason why I'm not playing this game, and I'm never gonna play it, even if it was a certain amount off or on sale of any sorts. Hell, I wouldn't even get it for free. I'm not gonna support that game.
Not even for free. It's like Jack's gonna say, "No, you take that game away from me." What's that? What's that website that constantly will get games on sale? Uh, with the Steam keys. What is it called?
Oh yeah, we can't say it on YouTube because apparently it's against the terms of service. But
Oh,
them gray market slash yeah, them gray market sites.
the, take away from me, Gray. You cannot seduce me with your 100% off this free game. I bet you that's what's gonna happen to Suicide Squad. It's gonna go free to play. I'll be shocked if it didn't. Shocked, I tell you, shocked. But you know what? But you know what we're looking forward to, Jack. I will look forward to the inevitable YouTube videos that compare Marvel's Avengers to Suicide Squad.
Ooh.
I want to see which one lasts longer, because Marvel Avengers they kept it going. They tried to even put Spider-Man in the game. They gotta keep it going. I'm gonna see what Suicide Squad tries to do to keep it going. Like maybe like adding an actual Justice League member there. Maybe it might be the first game you might get to play as Superman. But did you find your answers, Jack?
For Flanders,
Yes.
It was kind of like a. I only found one instance, and I'm still kind of confused because it's like he ends everything with the Neil, like saying Nio. But that was just one case. That was the part whenever he got mad at the whole town for destroying his house.
Oh yeah, that scene. Huh. Well, I'll learn. I'll learn about that someday. Johnny says, "Had enough Harley Quinn for 5 lifetimes." You know what? You remind me, Johnny. I got $5,000. No, I'm kidding. I got $10 for you to sketch me a Harley Quinn. And I want you to sketch it with as much contempt as possible. And I forbid you to use her classic look. You have to use every other alternate design that's not her classic look, just for giggles. I want that sketch. I want to feel that pure contentment from the page, because then you would have created art.
For $10?
For 10, that's why I say a sketch, not a full colored or ink, none of that. Johnny, don't pay 20 for me to not have to do that.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, damn, I don't think he's gonna do that for $10.
Nah, I would never. No, unless it's literally just a doodle on a napkin, I will not pay an artist to draw anything for $10.
Oh, where was that story that we heard about? That was like a doodle on a napkin.
Oh, that was Picasso.
Yes.
And he didn't do it on a napkin. He doodled on the receipt.
Yeah.
Because he was just that type of guy, you know. All right. Before we get started on the Dragon Ball stuff, Tekken 8's out, and so is Like a Dragon, aka Yakuza. Like a Dragon 8 is also out, or Infinite Wealth. I would love to play those games. I can't play those games, but I would love to play them, especially Tekken 8. Jack, remember from the last time I think you were interested in trying out Tekken 8, if I'm not mistaken.
I am, but I'm also on the same boat of like money problems, so I'm literally refraining from buying it until I save up enough.
And probably from what I understand, I don't know how serious it was. Apparently the PC version was having some online issues, but I don't know if that's because of how it was launched, or because of the overwhelming amount of people jumping on the servers. I don't know if that was the issue.
Although I have been seeing a lot of fun clips, especially I'm understanding that there is now a lot of new people playing the game, so that means I'm gonna have a chance to get in the ring and be able to hold my own for a bit. Yes. But also, it's also where the Tekken 8 or the Tekken community, they kind of give everyone the good old welcome of the king grab combos.
Yes.
Like, can you do this? No, okay, I'm going. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
And 70% health.
Yeah, Tekken is always just knowledge check the game. It's just like unless you know how to that other unless you understand your opponent's character through and through, you're not gonna get out of it, no matter how many times you mash. But that's
I'm hoping that playing as Azucena, I can be able to avoid it, but I don't know. I don't know if her feints can avoid grabs from grapplers.
Probably not. Not unless her sidesteps is like a true sidestep. And by true side, like actually like the game views it as you're moving among the z-axis, so you're out of range of the grab, and not just something where it doesn't read it that way. Because sometimes Tekken's kind of weird like that. An obvious attack that looks high will be considered a mid, so it's just weird.
The thing is that at least from what I've seen, it looks like an actual true sidestep. Well, again, as you said, things can look as if there's something, but they're not. But like the way she does like this one sidestep that literally turns the camera, I would assume that means it's an actual true sidestep because it's turning that camera to still keep two positioned for the view of the camera.
Johnny said grabbers ruin everyone's fun. Oh, Johnny, you gotta let that hatred of grapplers go, my man.
I'm gonna play Azucena, and I'm gonna make sure to play King too, so I can every now and then go knowledge check.
Oh, I just play King for fun. I never get so deep to learn the grab, the chain grabs. But if there's a character I legitimately want to put time into, it would be Azucena. And the French secret agent guy, he looks pretty fun.
Oh, also, have you seen the customization you can do with the characters?
Yes, which is Tekken's had that since Tekken 5, and it looks neat, and I'm love that just like in Tekken Tag 2, they, without saying it, they would give certain characters specific clothing that just so coincidentally happen to look like popular characters from other games. We just won't say it. It's like, here's this leather jacket, and your character can have these very specific bangs on your hair. Yes, I've seen a lot of the cosplay. I guess you could say. Johnny says, I learned Eddie, but they gave him the light skin F-boy haircut. Oh yeah, that's the Killmonger haircut. That's what they gave him, the Killmonger haircut.
They melanated him.
They demelanated him. Which is, but it also sucks that he make him DLC, which is stupid. They made a long-standing Tekken character who's been around since Tekken 3 a DLC character.
That reminds me. Have you seen the price for the deluxe? Which I think that's the one that will give you the first season pass.
As what? I think it's like $100.
Yeah. Ouch.
Yeah.
Even saying it now, it's like it hurts. At least with Street Fighter, it was like what, $80?
Yeah, it was 80 for the first season.
I'm like, ouch. I don't know. I mean, I kind of want to spend that money, but at the same time, I don't know. I'll get the general.
Actually, Jack, for you, because this is gonna be your first true Tekken game, go for the standard because after the novelty wears off, I don't want you to make such a big financial investment if by then it turns out, you know what, maybe I'm not into Tekken as I thought I was.
True. You know what? You're right.
Yeah,
See, this is why you need a best friend that will slap you some common sense.
I'm gonna slap. I mean, you're right. I ain't slapping you. I'm not saying. I'm not going. Listen here, Jack. You ain't gonna spend shit.
You don't need it. You don't need it. I need it. Don't say that.
It's like you don't even know who's in the season 1 roster. You want the Brazilian boy? Johnny's right there. You can put him in the game.
Tell me one character. Cerebella. That's Skullgirls.
I am although I would say if there is like one returning character that'll make it be like fine, I'll pay the DLC. It would be for Miguel, because he was my main for Tekken Tag 2 and for Tekken 7 and for the lesser known Tekken 3D edition, which is basically Tekken 6 on the 3DS. So and I am disappointed that Miguel is not back, but you know what? He can always come back as DLC, and I will give Bamco their money and be like, "Here, you son of a bitch! No, give me like the one of like the give me my Spaniard. I want my Spaniard back.
Give me my Spaniard."
Yes, he's so Spanish, Jack. His last name is Rojo.
Rojo.
And all I can think is when I translate his full name, it's like this. Look at this guy, Michael Red from Spain.
Michael Red.
I could be wrong. It's either Rojo or Rojas. I forget. I just
Could be Rojas.
It's probably Rojas. I don't want to think it's Rojo. Just like, yeah, Michael Red. All right. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna shift gears because we're still talking about a Bandai Namco game, but not Tekken, because there's not much to say other than we want to play it, we can't play it. It sucks. It sucks having little money. But you know what? I'll play it eventually, just like with MK1. Although I still don't know if the PC Johnny is the PC version of MK1 any good? Because otherwise, I don't want to try out the Switch version. I don't know if it's worth it to get a PS5 or an Xbox Series X just for one game. I'm not my father.
I think I remember whenever I was playing Gotham Knights, I was talking to Ghetto in the chat about the MK1, and I'm like, should I even get it? I mean, I'm kind of wanting Tekken 8 right now. It's like, get it on sale.
That sounds about right. I think for also too, from the more competitive aspect, pretty much everything was already quickly figured out, and a lot of the exciting for that game just kind of dwindled.
I mean, like right now, the only thing that's being referenced from MK is like the most dumbest combo I've ever seen from like one character. They call it the BBC combo, where it's just one of the characters does like a chest bump type of thing, and people realize that you can punch someone to freeze them in a way that they're like bent down, and he would just teleport behind them and do that same move twice and just leave. So yeah, it just looks kind of dumb.
Oh, well. I'll probably also get it on sale when the game has a few patches for the PC version. Although Johnny says haven't heard complaints about it other than NetherRealm games being usually super heavy. Now, what do you mean by super heavy? Like super heavy in terms of specs, or can you clarify about that, Johnny? What do you mean by super heavy? And there we go. He continues. There was an issue in which every time MK1 crashes, it'll create a report of the issue that'll take over 1 gigabyte of spam in the space and machine. Oh yeah, I heard of that. Did they fix that? Is that still an issue?
Man, imagine having like 100 crashes. That's like 100 gigabytes of memory just taken.
You know what? I think I'll just I'll probably just get like the Xbox version or something. I'll buy.
No, I'm assuming that they will just like take up memory from there too.
Yeah. Oh wait, but I don't know if that's a PC issue. I think that might be just a PC only issue.
And also, sorry to do this, but I'll be right back. 1 second.
All right. Either case, you know what, Johnny? You know what? I think I'll just wait for the inevitable Ultimate Mortal Kombat 1 edition that they do every time. So at least I'll get the first round of DLC characters, because at least for that first season, I'm really only interested in Takeda because he should have been in 11. Stupid, he didn't come back for 11. But I really don't care about the others. I don't care about the guest characters. I don't care about Quan Chi. When it's like, unless you were super competitive with Quan Chi back at MKX, I see no reason why anyone should buy money for Quan Chi of all characters. Ermac, I get. You know, I don't I personally don't care about Ermac, but I get it. I get it. Johnny says NK1 was hot for a minute with the memes. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. But a game, but as the Bible says, a game cannot live on memes alone. but on every player who, I don't know. I don't know how to finish. I don't know how to finish the reference, but you get what I mean. A game cannot live on memes alone. But I'll definitely try Tekken 8. I do gotta double check if my PC can run Tekken 8. Because as the years go by, man, my laptop here I use to stream is getting outdated by the second. So, we'll see. So I'll see. That continues. Quan Chi and I might be in the story mode fights, but not playable unless you get them DLC. Just abysmal. Oh wow, that is some Street Fighter 5 nonsense, Johnny. What Capcom did that mistake with Street Fighter 5 with a lot of the Season 1 DLC being the story mode. Yeah, that's just stupid. Also, hello, Miss Saren. Good evening to you, lady. You're just in time because while I'm kind of stalling here for Jack to come back, we're gonna be looking at this trailer for the newest Dragon Ball game, Sparking Zero. Oh wow, you're calling it wrong this entire time. I thought it was called Sparking Hope. It's called Sparking Zero. Like you, Jack, you're a zero. You know that
I'm always the first one. That means I'm always first.
Exactly. In code, that means something.
And also, I'm the most important number or the most devastating number. It's a difference between the left or the right side I'm on.
It's a difference between life and death.
If I'm on the right side of the number, then you better be hoping there's a lot of me's.
If on the left side, well, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and start. Oh, I was right. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I got so caught up in the excitement. I didn't even share the video with you, Jack. Let me go ahead.
I was about to like, you know what? Okay, he's not gonna share. I guess I'll go on YouTube.
My bad. All right, give me a second. Give me a second while I do my thing.
He's doing this thing.
I'm doing a thing over here. You wouldn't get it. It's YouTube stuff. Oh gosh. All right, Jack. Look into the sources, and you should see it right far. Not there. It's right far.
I'm in.
Jack me it.
Doctor.
How did that not become your catchphrase? Jack me in.
Jack me in. No, that sounds like a euphemism for something.
Exactly. That should be your catchphrase. Every time you start your stream, it's like, all right, guys, it's time to jack us in. And then every time you end the stream, it's like, all right, jacking out.
No. Do you know how bad that sounds?
Oh, it's perfect. Because you're jacking out. You're not jacking off. There's a difference.
You know, there will be okay. If I ever did say that, there will be one day where I'm too tired, and I will slip up and go, "All right, everyone, I'm jacking off,"
and it will be hilarious. It'll be hilarious, and you'll be front page on Twitch, guarantee it. See, even Johnny and Miss Sarah are surprised how good of an idea it is. Sometimes you gotta say things that you don't know if they're gonna work, but if you don't take that risk, Damn it, you will never know. You gotta be a trailblazer, Jack.
No, that's not even trailblazing anymore. That's going on territories I don't want to be in. That's being a lewd tuber. You know how terrifying it is to be with them.
I'm not saying you have to talk. I'm not saying you have to be a pervert. It's just making a pun. I like how you're conflating making a pun at the end of a stream and the beginning to being like, I gotta talk about ass and titties for 3 hours.
Well, okay. Speaking of that, I did have a stream that ended up turning into that.
Was Johnny involved?
Yes.
Oh, of course he was.
It was the cooking stream, oddly enough.
Boy.
It was a cooking stream.
Well, of course you gotta. Cooking's a very arousing activity.
Apparently.
Wait, what lawsuit? What lawsuit, Johnny? What lawsuit should I be aware of?
Speaking of perverts, heard of the lawsuit?
Oh, wait! I think is this related to Vince McMahon? I thought this was old news. Is that what it's referring to? I haven't looked into it because I thought it was, I guess, well known, but it gets. Okay, it is related to Vince McMahon. You know what? I'll put a pin on that and look into that. I'll look into that later because it ain't related to what we're talking about right now. All right, let's go to something more wholesome, like two monkeys fighting each other for our enjoyment. All right, Jack, I am ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Oh, good Lord, I'm looking at Johnny saying, "Oh crap." All right, now I really gotta look into that Vince McMahon news. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, play. Look at all those cells.
My name is Goku, and Earth is my home.
No, they're not
Still
cells.
far superior to you.
They look like cells.
All right,
Tetrahedrons there.
Goku looks like a weird cell then.
Overwhelming power of a super elite Saiyan. KOK. Burst open and mix.
This is why the Saiyans are feared as conquerors of countless planets.
You lose. I'm angry. By my hatred, the Super Saiyan within me erupted to life. Let's see if you can keep up. Let me show you. I don't care how strong you think you are. I am going to win. If that's what you want. And I'm not going to waste any time. I'm quite eager to see how you've been training in the afterlife.
I'm gonna pause for a second, just for copyright. I'm just kind of enjoying it. I got no commentary, honestly. I'm like, yep, it's Dragon Ball.
All right, so I do.
Okay, what do you got, Jack?
There was I did just a. Oh wait, hold on. I need to sneeze.
At you.
All right.
Bless
so
you.
I did see this this trailer a while ago because I was very interested in what happens, and I remember I saw it through a TikTok where this person was trying to make fun of how the game looks scuffed, and it was literally one frame. Let me see if I can get to the frame.
Oh boy, that's all it takes. One frame and boom, I ain't giving this game my money. It takes one frame. It takes a second of a second to me to go from $60 to no deal.
And like, what was funny about it is that this guy, I feel like he was like purposely cherry picking because like,
you don't say.
I don't know what he was trying to do, to be honest. Okay, there it is. Let me see if I can. I'll just share the screen. That way you don't have to
Triangulate your position.
Okay, there it is. Sharing screen.
Let's see if I can even. Let me see. Let's see.
There.
Okay, let's look at the 26, 25, 26-second mark.
Right here.
Okay. You know what? Let me see if I can recreate that on my end, just so the audience can see.
All right.
All right, it's good. All right, I'm gonna use a scientific tool called speed.
Yep, changing the speed at 0.25 and then stopping it periodically.
Exactly. Here we go. All right, guys. 0.25. I'm gonna mute it to help our ears. All right, let's see. Right around. Getting close. Getting close. Dang. Was it the 26-second mark? What?
25.
Oh, dang. Okay, let me go back. All right, here we go. We're gonna see the no sell right. Dang, even 25. That's like the fact that the TikToker caught it says speaks volumes. All right, let's one more time. Let's do this. I can catch it.
Are you sure?
If a TikToker can do it, so can I. Oh, damn it! You distracted me, Jack. I missed it.
How did I distract you? What did I do?
You talked to me. That's what you did. All right, I can do this. I can do this. Here we go.
All right.
Damn it!
10 years later.
All right. Well, the point is, if you guys can't see it, I'll keep trying to get it right. But what Jack was showing me was that if you can see it on a 25-second mark, Goku's hair accidentally clips from his head. It's literally just a small glitch of odd collision between the model of the hair with the model of the body. That's literally it.
And like the funny thing is that this guy was like really saying like this game is trash because this is happening, and there was another.
There, got it. Got it.
Finally, you got it.
Yeah.
There is a comment also saying like this game is already done, and it's like this, man, that's trash. I'm like, the game doesn't even have a release date.
Nah, man. Look at the state. Look. Are you? Your eyes. Look at the state of this game. This isn't ready for prime time.
Like they didn't even tell the rest of the roster, and this guy's already hating on it. He's like, no, the game is done. Like, where is your source? I said so. Like the game is done. I just know.
It's like nah. You see, because back then, back when they made Tenkaichi 1, 2, 3, that's when they really cared. Those games are awesome and stand the test of time and are definitely not janky and very much undercooked and very poor excuses of fighting games. They're definitely not those. Nah, they serve a purpose. It ain't to be real fighting games. They're basically just little simulators. No, not even simulators. You know what these games are? They're the equivalent of playing with your Dragon Ball action figures.
Hell yeah.
And you know what? That's great. That's great. I'm gonna have my Super Saiyan 2 Goku toy fight against my Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and I'm gonna go bow, wow, poof, pow, Shazam, all that.
The more I look at it, bald Goku is kind of weird.
Well, yeah, because we're just not used to it, and he obviously if he got a good look, he'll kind of look like Tien, but not really.
I mean, wasn't there this one meme where like if you just take away Goku's hair and then leave it like that, it is Tien, and then if you put in Gohan's hair, it's just Gohan. Kind of. But an actual artist like broke down Toriyama's art and said, and it pretty much said like Toriyama doesn't literally draw the same face. What the differences he has is actually very subtle. Yeah, I know.
It was a funny meme. It was funny, but I actually enjoyed the response more because I actually got to learn something. All right, let's move away from bald Goku and the bald
alopecia Goku.
Oh my god. Johnny says, Tien, why must you woo me like this?
I think he said woo. I'm like, damn.
We're a bunch of Americans, Johnny. We're gonna call them by what the names we grew up with. All right. Don't get mad at me. We don't call him Ten Shinhan. Yes, I know that's his real name, but we grew up with Tien, and by instinct, I'm gonna call him Tien. Also, hey Kevin. Hey Kevin, welcome. You're just been a good time. Johnny's getting after me because I wouldn't call Tien Ten Shinhan, even though I know it's correct.
You know, since we have to say the full name, all right, Jonathan, how are you? I hope you're doing great. No, Jonathan, I don't appreciate your attitude, Jonathan.
No, then in that case, it's not Kakarot, it's Kakarato. It's not Krillin, it's Kuririn.
Kuririn.
It's not Bulma, it's Bulma. Not Mercenary Tao, it's Tao Fang Fang or whatever his name was.
If Johnny was my real name, I would be very upset.
Oh man. And I see your comment, Johnny. I'll you know what? Listen, I'll keep a pin on that. Tao Pai Pai. Thank you, Kevin. Not a casual. Not a casual. I grew up with the English version. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? All right, let's finish this trailer before these for the Latino Dragon Ball community comes down my throat. And by community, I mean 2 people in the chat. All right, I'm at 116.
Put it back to normal speed. All right, I'm ready.
All right, playing the rest of the trailer in 3, 2, 1, go.
This is what I call Super Saiyan 3. You had better be ready to kill me. For you to go this, you must have wanted to settle the score real badly, huh, Vegeta? I will defeat you this day. So this is a Super Saiyan.
Oh, nice!
God
We actually get Super Saiyan God Vegeta. That's nice.
You only see Super Saiyan God Vegeta like once throughout the anime.
Yeah. Oh, but there's the ugly blue.
Ugly blue? I don't know. I kind of like it.
I mean, boy, it's not ugly. It's overstayed its welcome.
True. Look at all those cells that are apparently Cell. That Goku, nah, that's Cell.
I meant Cell in a different context.
I know, but it's a perfect way to add in the Cell pun because he's a that's another pun in itself. A perfect pun for Cell.
Inner Grace looks fun. I actually do like the way it looks. And I only thing I wish for is that just, you know what, be as big of a roster as Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was. It obviously go bigger because a lot more stuff has happened since that game came out. I don't know what, almost 20, not 20 years ago, but like close enough, more than 15 years ago. So there's a lot. I do a lot of expectations. I would like this just to be a fun game to casual go through and just do a bunch of dumb things. And as well, I would like to play as Dr. Slump characters, and I want Arale to be top tier, even above Ultra Instinct Goku, because that's how the tier list should go, Jack. There's Ultra Instinct Goku, and above him is Arale. That's how it should go.
We're gonna have the same type of hidden interactions, like no one can stagger Broly, but only Arale can.
But Jai does. Oh, he does bring something that half throughout. There is probably gonna be DLC, so that's also probably gonna be expectation. But you know what? That's probably fine as long as the base roster is a good enough size. Then the DLC is fine. I just hope they don't make the GT stuff separate, because I would like to play as Johnny was writing Super 17 or Super Saiyan 4 Goku. What else?
Yes, we can play Rat Goku too.
Baby Vegeta. Ooh, maybe even we might even get like a possessed Gohan or something, or a possessed a Goten.
Oh, if you want something very obscure, maybe they can do this one. What? It's not even. What is it called? It's just Gohan, but he joins Zamasu.
Is that even
That is
like
from the Dragon Ball Heroes.
okay? I was about to say it's not even canon, but it kind of is, kind of isn't. it's from it's from an official Dragon Ball show, so we'll put it that way. But yeah, looks fun. Can't wait to comes out. Hopefully the PC version is not crap and it's playable.
And I hope we don't have that terrible, disgusting, dysfunctional hair for Goku. Oh my god!
Oh yes!
Dare they?
How dare they mess up?
How dare they?
How dare they mess up his not his fro? What's the word I'm looking for? His due. His due. Ooh, and I would love to play as Kid Goku. And
Yeah, that's what I said. Rat Goku.
Don't you mean monkey?
No, he's just a rat. Everyone knows that the frickin' Kid Goku's just a rat.
He's not a rat. What rat tendencies does he even have?
This is all from my experience of playing fighters.
Okay. Never mind then. So I thought you were talking about the actual story, not because of your experience in another game.
No, he's a freaking rat in that game.
You're a rat, Goku. There'll always be one. All right, let me get this video off the screen. All right. So yeah, I'm excited. You know what? It's actually even if I don't get it, this will be the perfect gift for my little brother. Only sad part is if I do have to give this, if I do get the opportunity to actually gift him this game, oh no, it disappeared. Oh no, hold on. Oh, that's not it.
The game disappeared, never existed. What
no,
are we talking about?
I disappeared. No, wait. I'm
Oh wait, you disappeared?
Yeah, hold on. I'm rising from my grave. There we go.
Well, now we got Hack 2, the sequel.
Electric Boogaloo. No, I'm replaced by my evil twin brother, Ka.
Johnny says bald Goku was just Super Saiyan Tate. You don't see the vision.
Oh, he's gonna take down the Matrix so good, girl.
You'll have that one song playing in the background every time whenever he transforms.
And his ending screen is him driving out in his Lambo or Bugatti. and say something extremely misogynistic.
No, like at the victory screen is like, yeah, I'm the top G.
And then something misogynistic.
Yeah, and then something misogynistic. Yep.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead. Jack, go ahead and share so far your experience of Palworld while I get the next video set up behind the scenes.
All right. So, as y'all know, I've been playing Palworld on both the YouTube and Twitch end for a good amount already. And first of all, I just want to laugh at the drama that is the quote unquote drama that these, I'm assuming it's Pokemon fans, like the diehard Pokemon fans that say there's not, that Game Freak does no wrong,
aka maybe kids, maybe.
Nah, I don't know. It feels like a lot of them are adults that just are in denial, and in Egypt because that denial is the river. But the thing is that the game itself is a lot of fun to me. Sure, it is. It's okay. I wouldn't say it's bare bones. It practically has everything you need in a survival game. But I could see it's still early access because there's not much to do other than the towers, and leveling up for your base and all that good stuff. The game itself is a lot of fun, and the aspect of like, for me, the motion. First of all, the game works right off the bat. The game works.
It works.
Not like how it was with Pokemon, where everything kind of like hit the fan whenever they started whenever it released. I only experienced one bug, and do you know what that bug was?
A Krabby.
No, it was no. I see where you're going. I see where you're going, but no. Basically, I put myself in a position near a wall, and then one of the other pals collided with me, and it threw me into the wall.
So you're
actually.
So you're saying you were put in a position you'd rather not be in?
Yeah, I was basically stuck inside the wall.
That was for you, Johnny.
Oh, Miss Aaron is already going through everything too. I remember she was watching the streams to get a good view of it and like see if she wants to play it. She says, and the caves and breeding and such, it's way more fleshed out than Arc was when it came out. So yes, it is a lot. It's definitely fleshed out compared to a lot of other games that how they start off in early access. I swear, this game is the version of this game is 0.1.1, somewhere around that line. So there's probably going to be more stuff into this game, most likely. I've been enjoying it. I played already for many hours, like how every other VTuber and streamer has. I've seen some old VTubers come back from the grave to play the game, mainly talking about Gura. And the memes that are coming out of this game is hilarious to me. Have you ever heard of some of the pals in the game?
No, I am very much in the dark when it comes to this game, mostly just out of indifference.
I could see that. There is a lot of memes in the sense of like some of the pal descriptions. The two of my favorites are Depresso. Like, think of espresso and depressed. Put those together, it's called Depresso.
Sounds like a band.
That would be a great band name, I'm not gonna lie. Let's make a band.
Depresso.
First it started with let's make a podcast. Now it says we're going to let's make a band.
Hey, the natural transition for all online content. But continue on, please.
Basically, this pal runs on caffeine to do its day-to-day life.
Like all working adults.
Yep. And my other favorite one, which is mostly because of the meme and the fact that these developers kind of knew what they were doing. It's their 69th PAL in the PAL Dex, or whatever it's called. 69th. It's called Lovander. Think of a weirdly sexy salamander. Like, that's how I would describe it. It's like Salazzle, but more in your face about the fact that they will come after humans.
Wow, man, freak out!
Come after humans.
Sorry, I played a Macho Man sound clip in the back, just out of curiosity. You can't hear it because only on my end, but continue on. I just explained that for the people in the chat.
Gotcha. But the game itself, I do like the game. The fact that I can tell a pal here, have a gun, do crime, is hilarious to me. I have a freaking monkey in my team that I gave it an assault rifle.
Now why would you do that? Why would you give a monkey a weapon mass destruction?
To fight another one that has a weapon of mass destruction.
And thus the monkey wars began.
Planet of the Tansies.
Oh man. You're blowing up! You are blowing up! Damn you, Palworld! Damn you all to hell!
You know, I do I do like the fact that this game is perfectly described as Pokemon with guns, but even then, it's really more like Ark Survival, but with Pokemon. Because it's like, if it was Pokemon with guns, we would kind of have like a turn-based battle of like, Tansy, use Glock 99. Tansy, Tans, pa 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 pa. No, it's just like, all right, you're out there, do something, do a crime. Comes back with like 10 dead pals. So it's just Digimon, kinda. Well, no, Digimon is monsters made out of guns. That's the difference. That's the difference. Pokemon is Pokemon. Digimon is Pokemon made out of guns. As how I like to describe it, because there's literally a Digimon that's just made out of various guns. And then there is Pokemon with guns in a survival aspect. Also, it kind of pretty much gives you like a what would really happen in a Pokemon setting if we were there, which is the fact that the game literally spells it out for you, like, you're not a good person. You're literally capturing these things.
You hear that?
You
hear that, folks? You play this game, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, basically, everything's a piece of shit. The first thing you see is like someone saying, "Oh yeah, you better be careful with these pals. They'll eat you." And I literally see a pal eating someone. Like, they killed a thug right in front of me, and it just walks up to the thug and starts eating him, and then the body disappears. I'm like, yeah, sounds about right.
Well, he's a thug, so kind of deserve it.
And yes, Miss Saren is also correct. You can also enslave other humans. So, like, you can literally, you know how we all wished we could just like have a Pokeball and just throw it at someone because fuck them. Well, now you can do that in this game. You can be like, you know what? I'm gonna throw this at someone, and you can capture a human.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that and going, interesting.
You know what's worse though?
What?
Well, first of all, the game will like blatantly tell you capturing someone in a pal sphere is considered inhumane.
Yes.
And also, the game pretty much treat any captured human as a pal. So any interaction you do with a pal is the same with a human, except for like petting them and feeding them by hand, like how you do with your pals.
Man, those Power Balls, that's just an anti-life equation right there. Just throw it at them, and all of a sudden that person just has lost the will to live. And it's like, all right, I'll just do whatever you want. I don't nothing care.
You literally,
I don't care.
you don't even give them a bed. Like, I was thinking to myself, do I need to make another human bed for them? No, they sleep on a straw pile.
Exactly, because they're dirt.
And what's worse is when you do end up, because there is no evolution in Palworld. It's just you can see that there is like an evolutionary line, but they don't evolve.
Because there's only adaptation, no evolution.
And what's funny is that you would have to, if you don't want to find some of them, you can kind of like try to breed them out to see if you can get the stronger variants or whatever.
Oh, so eugenics then.
You know what's worse is that I found out just today that you can actually breed a captured human with a pal.
Yep, eugenics.
Yep. I don't know how that works.
Hey, look, if Dio Brando can make it work, so can you. And Miss
There's no laws against pals, Batman. I can do whatever I want.
Batman. I can't do the. I can't do that deal. I can't do that deal. Screech.
I call a lavender, Batman. Call a lavender.
Riddle me this, Batman. What's a pal that you can keep in your pants? and also, Miss, I am not surprised. once I've learned the degeneracy that is female Sims players, I am not surprised by the actions you have committed in that game. No shame, just the pure malevolent dictator Miss Saren is in the world of pals.
And like the funny thing is that it's all based on how you want to play it. If you want to have like a sweatshop feel to your base, you can. Literally, I saw someone make what looked like the equivalent of those Chinese sweatshops. And it was just like a conveyor belt and pals lined up on that conveyor belt assembling something.
And I get things of that Family Guy skit where Stewie gets kidnapped. He's put in a Chinese sweatshop. He actually goes, "Ow!" I was like, "I've hurt myself with my finger." Then the boss throws him out and literally puts in a baby just born into his position and gets her to work.
You know what's funny is that people do that. People do that in this game. Okay, so apparently there is a system to your pals. You can tell if a pal is a slacker, neutral, or like they just do their job, and a good worker. And some people, when they end up seeing a slacker, they just kind of toss them out or...
A slacker, McFly.
Or butcher them.
You always been a slacker.
You can butcher them.
Can you eat them?
Yes.
Well, you know what? At least they're useful for something.
Most of the pals, actually most of the pals you can eat unless if they look like they're apex predators, so then they only drop certain items.
Ah, I see. So we
You
can only eat the fat cows.
Yeah, basically the first thing you see is a sheep, and the game is like, here, have a stick, beat it. beat the sheep.
Do it.
To get wool.
You know what must be done. John just play. Hey, I ain't playing this game. That's Jack. Don't say y'all like you have a southern draw. Say ask Jack and Miss Sarah and why they're playing those games. I'm playing more wholesome games like
sure. What wholesome games you playing?
Like Yakuza 0, very wholesome game.
Yeah, very very wholesome.
More wholesome than Palworld, technically. At least when I beat up people, they live. They just get bruised. I'm not killing them. At least I assume.
Yes, they live unless if you're with the freaking finishers of you having a katana and ramming it straight to their abdomen. They still live.
Hey, look.
Maimed and mauled, but live.
Hey, we're going by Batman rules. As long as they don't actually die, everything's fair.
You know, speaking of Batman, I remember I was playing Gotham Knights, and I'm pretty sure I accidentally killed someone. Because, like...
Hold on. It says, look, I'm nice in real life. I deserve this little taste of dictatorship.
Hey, we all do. But, like, you know how in some games they'll say, like, oh, you can't really throw someone off the edge because, you know, like how in Spider-Man, if you throw someone off the edge of a building, they get caught somehow by Deus Ex Machina. Oh, wait, Deus Ex?
Yeah. No, they're not they get caught. It's just that a web line attaches them to the wall, which you can...
Yeah, pretty much.
You can theorize that Spider-Man put a web bomb thing.
Yeah. But in this one, in Gotham Knights, I don't think they ever did that because whenever I knock someone out the building, they fell and they kept falling from like 20 stories high.
In fairness,
and landed on the floor.
In fairness, Robin and Jason Todd won't have any issues with that.
But Dick Grayson?
You know what? Yeah, that doesn't explain. If you were literally Robin or Jason, that would make sense. Or I should say Damian and Jason, that makes sense. But if you were Dick or Babs, yeah, no, that makes no sense.
Even then, the Robin in Gotham Knights is not Damian, it's Tim Drake.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah.
I thought it was Damian.
Nope, it's Tim Drake.
Why the heck he looks like as Damien? You know what? Never mind. I'm not. Gonna...
That's what I was thinking too. That's what I thought.
You know, I'm not gonna care. I'm not gonna care.
And Tim Drake teleports.
Of course he does.
you know Robin's special ability of just teleportation.
Oh yeah, he Martian Manhunter taught him that.
Okay, well, actually, even then, this is kind of weird. The fact it's like some kind of high tech thing that lets him teleport.
Johnny said Tim when he killed his boyfriend wouldn't approve of it. All right,
I didn't know that they made him like. Oh wait, they did.
Yeah, well, no, they didn't make him gay. They made him quote unquote bisexual, which was just a cop out way of making the character gay, but not committing to it. Anyways, I'm gonna get to the distractor. Are there any other final things you want to say about the hot game of January that is Palworld?
Don't believe the drama, or even if you do believe the drama, try to give the game a chance. Literally, it's a fun game. There are some heavy inspirations on some of the pals, but not all of them. Like literally, you kind of have to stretch the truth a little bit to say all these pals look like what they are. And also the whole AI thing, there is no proof. Just because the man likes AI or made a game that literally is just the equivalent of Jackbox, because I think it was like a Jackbox-esque game of like finding the imposter, which it was like who's the AI. I think that's what it's called. And all it is like you're trying to guess which one has an AI picture drawn. Just because they're implemented in one game doesn't mean it's implemented in every single game. It's dumb. Just give the game a chance. You wanted something different. There is something different. Try it.
And with that, actually, I want to hold on. Jack, don't say anything. This is just for the audience. Unfortunately, you won't be able to hear it. But you know what? I'll take a matter. Macho Man, what do you have to say about that?
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. No.
Thank you, Macho Man. Very riveting words. All right, but thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack. I'm not. I'll be honest. I don't have any desire to be that hedonistic in a video game. At least the base way you described it. But I am glad that it does exist, because at the very least it shows that how much Pokemon has been slacking.
So, I mean, even then, like the whole game, you can choose how you want to live. If you want to really just like end up going,
can I be
you're useless, dead.
Can I be like Hank Kill and just be a paragon of virtue?
Yeah, if you want, you can just like.
But does the game reward that?
Yeah, I mean, there is no bad way of doing anything. Literally, even then, it's the equivalent of Pokemon of like, you can't fight evil because you're still beating up a random creature, putting them in a ball to do something else. Pokemon tries a virtue signal like, oh, you're mean, you're enslaving these pals. I'm like, okay, well, what do you do in Pokemon? You forcibly take something from their ecosystem and make them fight.
They're animals. I treat them like animals, said Anakin.
So like, why can't I have them working at a farm, on my berry plantation? And yes, they are called berry plantations. On my berry plantation where they can literally put all the food into their own food bowl, not have to worry about trying to survive.
All right. I see your point.
They have a hot spring, for crying out loud. I don't have a hot spring.
Which is a good thing. The maintenance on that will be terrifying. Unrelated question. Johnny said, did you read Dark Knights of Steel? Maybe that's something you can also answer, Jack. I have not, because I am. Wait. I might confuse that for all that Scott Snyder stuff, with the whole Dark
Ooh.
Knight's metal, death metal stuff, which I wasn't too interested in. But I think that's something different. But still, my answer is no. If it's something we're checking out, then Johnny, then I'll check it out just and see what it is. I think it's some sort of Elseworld story, something like that.
First of all, it looks cool, but at the same time, why does Batman have a sword?
Why not?
But the man doesn't kill.
But
I forgot. He can maim. I forgot.
This is
I'm sorry.
This is an alternate Batman. This ain't Earth 1 Bruce Wayne. So
Like, I'm sorry, I forgot. Batman can maim.
You can bend the rules a bit.
No, he has the Yakuza rules where it's just like he could stab someone, but for some reason that's not killing them.
Johnny says that for regards to Palworld, he says I could just go to work on our field instead of starting any of these games, which is actually pretty funny. Like games like Palworld or Stardew Valley, all of that stuff has no appeal to someone like Johnny, and I get it, and I get it though.
But here's the thing, Johnny. Don't you wish that your cow Betsy can water the plants for you? Just pick up a pail and start watering the plants for you.
I would be surprised how a cow can pick up stuff with hooves. I'll be more impressed. All right,
exactly.
All right.
But
Let's.
she can't.
All right, so we're gonna take. All right, so I got this video set up here. Oh, not that one. Here, this one. Got this. Oh no, it's
No, that one's for personal.
Yeah, no, it's personal. It's for personal research.
Yeah.
But no, I got the KOFXV video coming up. It's very short, so I'm just curious to see what this new thing they're trying to do. I put it in the sources, Jack, so that we can watch along. So let me know when you're ready.
I am ready.
Oh, Saren says, excuse me being stuck in suburban hell. Ah, yes, suburbia, the true circle of hell. Yeah,
the devil comes to like,
yes,
you're going to the first level.
We
Suburban.
we all know those white picket fences are just the devil's horns.
The devil's like, you did a lot of bad. Here is your hell. The suburban neighborhood. At least does it have? Is it free from HOAs? It's all HOAs.
The lawn is watered by the blood of sinners. And the hold on, I got one more in me, Coach. I got one more in me. And the houses are built upon the backs of whores and children. There you go.
And don't step on the petunias.
And make sure the grass is no more than 1 inch from the ground. All right, let's see this KOF thing. We'll make it quick because it's not everyone plays this game, but I do, so that's why it's in here. All right, KOF, show me what is this advanced strike. You ready, Jack?
I'm ready.
All right, playing in 3, 2, 1, play.
Advanced strike.
Advanced strikes, a great new way to fend off throws and physical blows, more suits offense than regular shatter strikes. For an advanced strike with down, forward circle back, heavy punch, heavy kick. Slower, come off the traditional shatter strikes, you regain your half forward in a meter on hit or block. Simple sound hit, cause a hard knockdown, falls are normally possible, but will be placed for more offense. And if your advanced strike is blocked, you can still get your axe first. Oh man, a lot of reading. Biggest difference between advanced strike and shatter strike is that the former gains a counter. The counter is effective against normal throws and most command throws.
I like how there's no music whatsoever to hype this up, at least.
Because this was done quick and easy. Pause after opponent crumbles. Slow the skinny to higher the shatter strike throw. Okay, so I'm gonna pause here.
Okay.
Yeah, because they should at least put some editing on this damn video.
I swear, I was like,
Like-
that's what I was saying. Like, why is it so quiet?
I know. It just they give you know what they're giving it to us raw. That's what they are. Getting us that raw information. We're basically just reading the patch notes.
This could be a good way to shuffle some of the usual lineups.
That is true. And you know what? Since this is a good counter against throws, I know Johnny will be happy to hear that. So now the grapple. So, oh, wait. You know what? No, I'm fine. I don't have any grapplers I main. But it will be sucked for Ghetto since he mains King of Dinosaurs. So, you hear that, Ghetto? Now you lost one of your most valuable players. Take that, you son of a gun.
You know, the one thing is like, if it kind of just looks like the equivalent of a focus attack / drive impact, where you just kind of are immune to damage. And well, is it just immune to damage, or do you take a short bit?
Let me see. I'm restart so I can see. It's radius spin-off.
Looks like you don't even take damage.
Cost half power ups. It's slower to meter hit or block. Let's see. Oh, you can't follow up, so yeah, you gotta commit to it.
I like how it doesn't show the health bars.
Oh wait, hold on. It says it doesn't work against certain command throws with in-air hitboxes. So yeah, so if you got characters who can grab in the air, yeah.
Well, can you do that input in the air though?
No, not the advanced strike. It's saying that the advanced strike doesn't work against certain command throws with in-air hitboxes.
Okay.
Guy says, that's T-Zoc for you. I won't respect this transition. Kill me. No, man. King of Dinosaurs. We're in the King of Dinosaur era, Johnny. The T-Zoc era doesn't start until a negative 30 years. Not until Garou 2. When Garou 2 comes out, then the T-Zoc era will start again. Yeah, but there's nothing about what happens. Like if you take damage, if you get hit by it, or if you can even get knocked out of the state. Let's see. It seems like, yeah. Wait, hold on. Right. Oh, let's get her seriously. Okay, I saw one thing later on where apparently, if you pretty much miss on the advanced strike, you're pretty much vulnerable for a longer amount of time. So you got to be careful when you use it because your opponent will get pretty much free damage if you don't time it right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you can't just whip it out.
It does seem like it literally ignores or not ignores, but like you're invulnerable to damage.
Yeah, it says here, advanced strikes work well against both throws and physical blows. One drawback, however, is that recovery is slow on whiff. So yeah, so you don't want to just use it. Especially if you use half a meter. But yeah, but other than that, there's nothing that shows what happens if someone tries to do a normal attack when you do it. So I don't know why I'm not showing that. I'm gonna assume you probably get damage. You probably don't get stunned. I'm gonna assume that. That makes sense to me.
Because like so far, I mean, I don't know. Like, okay, fine. It can have like you can have your major whiff damage and stuff like that, but at least like even Street Fighter, they made it to where like you would have what was it called? Gray health? I think it's called gray health.
Yeah.
Where it slowly comes back.
Oh, and also Johnny says you got better chance of Rivals carrying back than Garou 2. Wait, Johnny, you don't know? Give me a sec. You know what? This wasn't part of the plan, but you know what? Give me a second.
I'll give you 3.
Give me 10. No, 15.
All right, I'll give you 10.
No, 15.
20. No more than that.
Okay, 20. Give me 20. Give me 20 seconds. Give me 20 seconds. All right. Assuming Johnny's not kidding. Here, Johnny, watch this. I'm gonna let this play out just for him. We're stopping the show just for him.
Hell yeah. Where's the goose tail? They'll go bankrupt before finishing that.
Look, Johnny, I'm just saying, it's right in front of you. It's right in front of you, Johnny.
Damn, I didn't know you lived in Egypt.
All right,
He's
there we
named
go.
Nile.
He is, especially for a game that I know he will be excited for. And also, as a case, you know, I mean, they're not making big numbers. They'll never return to their prime, but they're fine. Like they're doing fine. They're not close to their bankrupt years as they used to be, so they're fine. Also, Jack, Aurora
Borealis.
at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen.
Yes.
May I see it?
No.
And there's our
Welcome,
citizens quota for the
Aurora.
day.
Welcome.
Johnny says, I would be excited if KOF1415 hadn't disappointed me so badly. What about Samurai Showdown? I heard that's pretty good. I mean I can understand what you mean. Although I enjoyed 15 and 14 was fun in spite of his flaws, but whatever, man. You do you. You do you.
Aurora, you know
Though
your name always breaks me because I can never say it properly. I always go ruh, 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 ruh.
We just turned. We just turned.
Wait, I got it. Hold on, I got it somewhere around here.
Just turned into Scooby. There we go.
There we go.
Oh man. Well, you know what? You know what, Jack? You know what time it is? It is unfortunately start time to wrap things up. So let's go ahead and start closing off the show with, of course, our usual announcements. Jack, do you have anything to announce until the next episode of the HAC and JAC Show?
So as y'all know, I am now starting my classes. So things will be streamed later than usual from when I had more free time. I think for tomorrow, I'm going to be starting 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, maybe, most likely. And then the next day it will be at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I do apologize for those that live across the world because it's just inevitable with the current schedule of me trying to finish up this degree. But I will try my best to get home in a timely and lawfully correct manner.
Lawfully.
Yep.
Oh man.
But other than that, we are gonna be going back to playing Evil Within on tomorrow.
Ooh.
You know how badly I was like 1 hour late to my own stream because that game was not wanting to work on the PC.
Really?
Okay, I don't know if it was just the game not working on PC in general or just on my PC, but whenever I turned on the game, my monitor would just turn off, and it's not like even it doesn't, and it's not even like the fully turn off because usually if it turns off, it'll be like there's no signal. That's it. No, this one just like goes black and nothing. I had to finagle with it, and thank God for NVIDIA GeForce, because I had to go through there to change the setting. I was just trying to change the settings. That's all I wanted to do. But I couldn't even get past the, like the beginning of the games when you run them. It has like what they use, like, oh, this is for THQ with running Unreal Engine, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get past that.
Oof.
So I had to use the GeForce experience to forcibly change it to windowed mode, which what I wanted to from the beginning. And I was finally able to play after an hour of being late to my own stream.
Well, then you know what? You should probably test it out before you go live. Then, if you had to take an hour just to get it up and running.
Right now, I think it should be working properly. It's a fun game. I'm actually really enjoying it.
I'm glad.
Being Detective Sebastian. What was his last name?
I don't know. It's been years since I thought about that game.
But yeah, that's going to be my plans. Hopefully, I do have to catch up on a lot of things for college because I missed 2 weeks.
Alrighty then. Well, then on my end, for what I'm planning, I haven't formally announced it here on the show, but I have it on Twitter. But the actual script writing for my Saint Seiya video has already begun. Yeah, we're past the pre stuff. That's all done. So now I'm actually writing down the actual script so that I can record it and everything. So that's been started. That is gonna go, and that part is in. It's another big stretch part of the process. So that will take its time as needed. And sorry. There you go. That's the status of the Saint Seiya video. As well, I do want to also announce that this weekend I will be doing another chill stream. So there, I'll be able to do cover some things that I want to cover about, especially I wasn't aware about the whole thing with Vince McMahon, so that will be the stream for me to dive deep into all of those allegations. Sound crazy, and as well other fun things that I am personally interested to talk about. And I will say that come this February, I will be bringing back an old show that I haven't done in quite a while. I won't tell you what it is yet, but I'm just spraying the seeds of it now because there's a lot of prep to do it. But let's just say that February is going to be a lot heavier than usual, and I'll leave it at that. All right. So with all that said, thank you very much for watching episode 173 of the HAC and JAC Show. I'm glad, and thank you for everyone for joining us in the chat. Johnny, Miss Saren, Aurora, Kevin, and hello, Mr. McClellan, Contry, and anyone else watching on the live end, and for anyone who will be watching this when this is re-uploaded as a proper video. Thank you for watching all the way through, and we thank you for your support, encouragement, and we're glad that we can entertain you every Monday evenings starting from now. So yeah, catch us. Hopefully you can catch us next Monday. If not, at least we look forward to Mondays being the time of the HAC and JAC Show. All right. So with all that said, thank you very much for watching. And this is HAC and JAC HAC and JAC signing out.
Jack off.
See, it works. It works.
It works.